brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We're starting off today here in a 51 player free-for-all battle here in the world. We are going here in Eastern Africa. I was trying to go into more Central Asia, but that spot honestly was getting a little bit crowded. Now, Eastern Africa is not necessarily a spot I go very often because Western Africa does have a lot of advantages in terms of where you can boat to. And it looks like the player in Western Africa is going to probably get rather large. That is a little bit intimidating unless anybody came through, and doesn't look like anybody did, which is a little bit unfortunate for us. We'll just see if we can play counter to him and hope for the best here. Now, we do have China and another player I'm not even going to try and pronounce there in the Arabian Peninsula. We also have a pink player, Potato, above us in Egypt, and he's kind of growing rather aggressively right now. He's going into bot, so he might be a little bit on the new side. We have Lima down below us, and yeah, we will be very much feuding with the person in the west. His name is X is better than Corgi, and you won't believe this, but I'm Corgi. So he's probably going to be a little bit angry with us. That's fair. We'll go ahead and see what we can do here, though, just grabbing as much land as we possibly can. Now, Lima in India. India's going a little bit aggressive with his troops as well, and Lima started to attack him. That is good for us. Let me see if I can work my way down there and grab a little bit of that land for myself. India is falling rather quickly. Yeah, he's completely gone. We'll snag the rest of that land, cutting off Lima's expansion, preventing him from knocking us off of our southern expansion. And now just go wherever we can. This is looking pretty good for us. We are in the leaderboard about second place, so we're rather strong. Yeah, we're going to be fighting a lot with that Corgi boy. That is okay, a little bit expected. China has full ascent. Let's go ahead and snag some of his land. Yeah, he's full ascent on the blue player, so we'll go ahead and grab as much of this land as we can over here. Just again, trying to grab as much as we can to hopefully survive this situation. As that Corgi guy doesn't have the best borders on us right now, but that doesn't mean he won't attack us later on. I don't expect him to attack us right now, but to say that we are going to be friends is probably, a little bit too generous. Potato is a little bit on the weak side too. We do need to keep our troop count up. Okay, you two are fighting. If you guys are fighting, I want to be involved in this. We'll take that truce. We'll go up here, grab your land, and you got full Senton, so we'll grab your land as well. And just continue to strengthen ourselves. So we are looking rather large and in charge here. Is a good second place. Potato is going down, but oh, there's Potato's land. Okay, Potato actually had a lot of troops in reserves. I don't know why everyone's fully attacking. If you're new to the game, attacking is not based on the amount of troops you send. It's based on the amount of pixels you hold. So you get a little bit of an advantage at 60,000 pixels and at 150. Now we are getting attacked by Lima and the X player. A little bit of an unfortunate team-up situation. You want to go into Lima. I completely agree with that for reasons that are very selfish. We'll take that truce as well. And just kind of hope for the best here, as we definitely need some things to kind of go our way in this situation. Now, if I was in Western Africa, I would definitely be voting over into South America. Look how weak South America is right now. Drew is the biggest player. He has 300,000 troops, so we could quickly swoop all of that land and be rather strong ourselves. But unfortunately not the case. We just need to build up here and wait for a good opportunity. This is full sending, so people will, get emotional and they'll attack. 407 wants us to go into Potato. Not necessarily the worst move right now, but with the two players who have already attacked me and shown their hostilities, I don't know if I need to add a third one to it. I'd much rather build up and go into Lima, and I'm at my red interest mark, so I think now is the time we start to do that. I am keeping an eye on data, though. Data is rather weak. Ooh, yeah, we just jump in on this. We grab all of this land over here. Yes, this will give us borders with 296, who is currently the crown. I'm not that concerned with it. I think this is a good opportunity for us to snag a little bit more land, making this 2v1 a little bit more viable when we initially started. It does look like someone's boating over into South America, though, so it looks like they are completely ignoring me, at least for the time being. And Potato has full sense, so we will grab the rest of Potato's land. Thank you so much, Potato. Appreciate you. Now we have a bot to deal with. The Russia player has left and become a bot. So we will now have to be attacking him. 407 and X have both made landfall in South America, so it looks like they're going to split that, which is perfectly fine for me. I'll be able to go up north, and hopefully those two will be more directly fighting. And just ignore me. Now, I do have an ally up here and a rather weak player in Asia. I could take him out, but I'm actually going to save him and eliminate one problem at a time in attacking Lima. Lima is rather weak at this junction. He has nobody to help him at this point. X could very much attack me, but he does have borders with 407, who I'm allied with, and he has some opportunity to go in North America. So I'm hoping he'll just kind of ignore me for the time being, even though I do have the crown. And I can fight potentially a weaker player here in this Orda person up here in Europe and Asia. So that's my goal. I'm kind of hoping that it all works out for me. Not really a lot in going in my favor. X is attacking me. That is to slightly be expected as I do have the crown. I was hoping 407 and Korea would both be kind of stopgates to that, but no, they are not. And so now we're getting attacked by Orda as well. Empire is still trucing with us. I was attacking Orda in hopes that the Empire would want to join in and helping me attack, but I did not communicate that. So I don't know if that's gonna, hey, do you want to do this? I just kind of assumed you would. Wow, Korea is losing a big battle up there to the yellow player. He's only got about 2 million troops left. I can't believe X-Corgi hasn't seen that. You want me to attack the crown? No, brother. I'm engaged in some other battles right now. I've got some work to do, and this is not quite going out in my favor. So we'll just keep attacking. We are getting attacked by X, which is honestly, it's a wise thing to do to take me down. But if he looked up north, there's so much opportunity. I'm engaged. He could grab all of North America in a quick fell swoop and then come back to me. But fortunately for us, he's just attacking me, which sounds a little bit counterproductive. We'll say, yeah, we can go into X. Why don't you do that? I'll be right behind you. I just need to finish up this guy, who I imagine others are going to want to join in on at some point. X could even join in on this one. We could just let bygones be bygones and work together, but no, it's not quite working out that way. Orda is still attacking us. Empire has betrayed us. Things are not looking the best right now. Oh, you Fulsant. Oh, we grab all of your land, though. This might be the break we needed, because the crown is now going up into X. X has to worry about him. That takes that pressure off that. And now we can just finish up the player in Europe, not having to deal with anything. I see this boat, though. I'm going to kick this off immediately, so the crown's not my problem. No way, sir. And now with about 10 million troops, we should be able to go through Orda a little bit quicker, and then kind of be able to kind of reassess. Now, what are my overall goals here? Well, I'm worried about the crown. I don't want to help out X at all. But it looks like we're going to have a natural truce. What I would really like to do is take out the people who are attacking me, maybe make my way over into North America and take out that player. That seems like it might be a nice little stopgate. Player 296 and me seem to be kind of allies here, as he has to worry about the crown in Australia. So we will hopefully be able to take out Empire, kind of have a soft truce with player 296 and the X player. There's the full send. And be able to pick our target from there. As we do move up, we get the crown ourselves, so we are rather strong now. Thank goodness for that. X tries to get up through Italy, excuse me, but is not able to. I'm surprised he didn't boat through the Iberian Peninsula to grab a little bit of land, but he's just not. We'll go ahead and grab the rest of this land over here, the little islands, the United Kingdom. And now we have a choice. We could go into Ricky Spanish, or we could take out the Empire. And the Empire has attacked us pretty often, so I will do that. X is asking for a truce. I'll take that truce. I'll take the truce for now. We'll take out Empire and then kind of pick our target from here. It looks like Spanish and the player 63 are both attacking into South America. Our player 296 is sitting at max cap. He seems like he's a waiter. He might not be the biggest threat to us, as Empire has left and become a bot. That is good news for us. We'll go ahead and sneak as much of this land as we possibly can. That is good for us. Good news bears. And we are getting attacked by player 63, so we do need to kick him off once again, knocking him out of the way. Player 296 is back in the game here. Let's just kick you off. No need to deal with you. Build up our troops a little bit. We have 149,000 pixels, so red interest mark will be at 14 million. And Corgi is falling. That is a little bit unfortunate. I was kind of hoping he would be more of a stopgate. We need to get ahead of what is going to be initially a 3v1. So let's go ahead and start doing that by taking out Ricky Spanish. The thought process here is if I can start fighting Ricky Spanish, player 63 might ignore me and go for Ricky Spanish himself, and that's a 2v1 instead of a 3v1. And that's a little bit more of a winning scenario, as X does full send. A little bit unfortunate there. I do want to kick you off right now of Africa. And 63 is attacking as well. So my plan was to really just kind of kick this guy off and kind of, play my borders, and maybe go after 296. But now that 63 is going after the player in North America, I want to make sure to grab his land before he collapses and doesn't have any troops left and gives all of that land to player 63. So that's the plan. A little bit aggressive of him to plan here, and really kind of banking on the fact that 296 is not going to attack, but a player that typically sits at max cap is not going to be a more aggressive player. At least that's kind of the thought process here, so I'm kind of hoping I can get away with this, as we haven't been able to bait out the full send from Ricky Spanish. And fortunately for us, 63 had to go through Central America. We'll cut off that right now. And so we were able to get the lion's share of North America here, and now face the 2v1 situation that we were not necessarily super excited for. But we'll be able to front, as we have about the same amount of land as they do combined. So that is a little bit on the trickery side. Now, we are at a red interest mark, so we will just immediately begin the attacks here on player 63, weakening him up. I'm trying to keep him below 150,000 pixels so that he is going to be moving slower than us in attacks, just in case 296 does anything kind of tomfoolishly, like a full send it into us. As 296 does leave. Okay, so now this is a lot more manageable. So we'll keep up the attacks on player 63, bait, and just kind of wear out the bot's attacks, just kind of tanking them for the time being. And as soon as the bot goes down long enough, or if 63 tries to engage the bot, then I'll just kind of swoop in really quickly and grab the rest of Asia. That's the plan. We'll just kind of see how well it plays to effect here, but we are very much in command here. I'm surprised player 296 left at that junction. He definitely had a chance to win, and that's weak enough. Let's go ahead and grab the rest of Asia here, securing ourselves the victory here, as 63 has trying to boat his way up, but he's very delayed on that front. So we grab all of Asia and Africa and most of North America and are just in an absolutely dominant position from here. So we'll grab some islands along the way just to kind of save some time, build up our troops. No need to over attack. Get down there into Australia as well, just so we're hitting every continent at the same time. And did we get over into Japan? I could have sworn it's in a boat. Yeah. All right, so we'll go ahead and boat down into Antarctica. The game is very much in our control. We'll boat down here as well through the rest of the Indonesian islands. Oh, that's you. Okay, well, we'll just attack you through so we can get a better boating spot into Australia. And now begin the onslaught once again into player 63. Absolutely just kind of cutting him off. He had a great strategy. He just kind of, he shouldn't have attacked Ricky Spanish. He should have just focused in on me, but I was able to play the boat effectively, which is always a hard thing to counter in this world map, as 63 has left the game. So we will say GG's to all involved as we speed through the rest of this one. A well-played game by everyone, and we'll go on to the next one. All right, next game up is going to be a 37-person teams battle here in Caucasia. We are on the black team with some Void Boys against the Corgis. Very unfortunate. Should have put the Corgi tag on. That's my bad. Anyways, we'll be right here and just kind of see what we can do. Just kind of being a little bit more centralized. That's where I see my team is going, and this is a decent spot for us. Not a lot of black bots in the way. Hopefully we'll be able to make some noise and make some moves. But we'll go ahead and get started here. The only people I see around us are our teammates, so that is a good indication, except for the fact that I'm going to need to push out so I don't get caught behind enemy or friendly lines than just kind of on team donate. I'd much rather take a more active role in these games. So we'll try and do that. We'll be smart with our troops. I see a lot of our neighbors are being incredibly aggressive, seeing that we have teammates all around. I don't necessarily agree with that, because all it takes is one very strong player on the opposite team to kind of wreck all those plans. I much prefer to be a little bit more cautious here with my troops and go into my infinite growth phase. We're kind of a regular growth pattern here. So we will continue to go down south and grab the rest of the land. What is my plan? My plan is very much to go east and west. I might go south if the opportunity arises, but I want to squeeze through those bots if possible. Oh no, I'm cut off by my bots in the east. Okay, new plan. We just kind of hope for the best and wait for that red bot to free us from our chambers. And then we'll be able to go up north. Yeah, it's completely eating away the bots in the east. Or west, excuse me. So that is good for us. We'll go ahead and grab some of that land for ourselves. We have the crown. We are rather strong. No enemies nearby at all. So this looks like good eating for us. As we are cut off from the west, which is perfectly fine. No need for me to be in every direction. Here comes our first opponent, which is China. He asks for a truce. I am not very interested in a truce, but I'm very much interested in all the bots that you cannot get because they are on the same team as you. So this is going to be good for us to grab all these delicious, delicious bots. And yeah, our teammates are just absolutely throwing troops to the wind here. Look at the player below us is at 2,000 troops. That is insanity. Why is he full sending? Oh, and here comes a bot on the yellow team. Is just going to rip through probably all of our teammates over here. Yeah, there's another one that only has... What was the... Were you guys doing a challenge? Where are all your troops? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that yellow bot is going to be a problem. Oh, and it's not going to be a problem I can deal with quickly either. He might just absolutely destroy the entire team. I have to be a little bit cautious in holding up my troops as I am getting attacked. But I think we need to help out. Med, we had the troops to get this done very cautiously. I have no idea why you just full sent on this bot. Okay, we are getting attacked by you. Well, let's kick you off. None of that. And now we have to, unfortunately... Why is everyone full sending? No! There's another teammate. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we'll just try our best here and hope for the best. We are incredibly weak. a lot weaker than I would like to be, but I'm trying to keep this entire team from collapsing around us and having to fight everybody. So we just need to protect our teammates from the bots and the other teams as well. As this is unfortunately strengthening China a little bit, but we get a lot of land out of that. Okay, how do we fix this? Well, China's gonna be a strong opponent. Can we get over there? Can we boat anywhere? Boat? Boat. Okay, let's try and boat over there. Get that bot. Fortunately for us, iOS user at least has a good amount of troops, so we'll be able to kind of hopefully have him slow things down. But the yellow team is absolutely destroying another one of our teammates. All of our team has just gone crazy mode with their attacks. We need to figure out something quickly. Otherwise, we're going to be out of this one. The yellow team already has 42% of the land, and that is a very scary factor. I have no idea how we're going to be able to pull this one out. I don't know why our team is going so crazy. Nobody has over a million, or one player has over 1 million troops. Basically, everyone else is gone from here. We're going to have to fight a lot of the yellow team here, so I'm just trying to grab whatever land I can. I don't really want to take out the red team, but it looks like that is kind of the path we have to take at this point in order to get to the yellow team. We're gonna have to pick our targets really wisely from here. This is turning into an absolute disaster here as the yellow team is quickly collapsing upon all of us. Let's just try and grab whatever land we can and just kind of hold the line. Maybe we can sneak past and grab some of that yellow land up north, rob them of a teammate. Nope, doesn't seem possible. Yeah, Fur is incredibly strong. We have the crown. Keep that in mind. That is our only advantage at this point. Bot Steve is gonna go down rather quickly as he only has 2 million troops, and there's about 10 times that, yeah, bordering him, and he goes down in a ball of flames. Wonderful. Okay, bad news bears. How do we fix this? Well, we got to really start focusing in on the bad guys, which is the yellow team. They have 54% of the land here. An absolute unmitigated disaster. This has been nothing short of just chaos here. The yellow team has collapsed everybody. Please hold the line. Just buy me time. Buy me time and I can maybe save this. We'll go into this guy, grab a lot of land. You have aggressively attacked one of the red players, kind of throwing yourself to the wind. Oh, this might be the advantage we needed. He did not need to do that. He full sent on the red team. He's full sending on all of them, hoping to get donations, but no donations are coming. What is happening? We have really gathered all the land. We're catching up really quickly. We're at 46% of the land, and most of that is us. Now, our teammate is falling. He only has 3 million troops, and we have to deal with the entire yellow team. We are starting to get attacked ourselves. We have to kind of hold the line here. We will try and help out our teammate as much as possible. The 2 million troops that he has is going to be pretty valuable to us. And yeah, this guy's over attacking. Let's go ahead and grab his land. If we can sneak around him, if we can get through him and through their back lines, that guy in the back only has 1 million troops. He is full donated. So that is our plan. We will take the attacks from JP and player 99 in hopes that we can take out this player. If we can take him out, we can get the back line. We take the win. That is kind of the plan here. That's what we're really hoping for, but we are aggressively getting attacked by both players. We are hopefully going to be able to save iOS user, the iOS user 690, and he might be able to start donating to us. We are at red interest. The commas periods guy has been donating to us a little bit ineffectively, but he has been donating to us. Our bots are also donating to us. This guy's down to 7 million troops. We are very close. We are very close here. They are not being able to get this done. They have kind of squandered their advantage. They very much had this one in the bag, but we might still be able to pull this one out as we have 32 million troops. They have about a little bit less than that in terms of their overall team size. We have taken the advantage. We have 50% of the land, and we just keep pushing at this point. Nothing's going to slow us down. 3 million troops, so let's up the attacks. I feel a lot more confident about this now. The guy behind them is still mass donating, and there goes the player. He has left and become a bot. So this is becoming a lot more likely of an outcome, even though we are losing land, a lot of land, but we're gaining more than we're losing. You can see we're shooting up the percentage board right now, 54%, and this is only going to change once we get through this last little roadblock in the way. And now he's gone, so let's go up into this guy. And here's all of our juicy land here. Oh, yes. 58, 60%. Oh, this is going to be good for us. We'll go ahead and take out player 99. The weaker of the two. He only has about 3 million troops left, and somehow be able to pull this one back. But an absolute unmitigated disaster watching all of our teammates full send every single opponent they could possibly touch. The only one that even kept us slightly in the game was 690. Thank goodness for you, sir. You are an American hero holding the line against such a strong force. And now we just fight against JP. So good game to you, JP. Good sportsmanship right there. We'll give the claps as well. Say well done to you. it just didn't quite work out for you and your team, as we were somehow able to pull this one out. And as we do start to wrap things up, I just want to say GG's to all involved, and thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made this far in the episode. If you have made this far in the episode, hey, give it a thumbs up, really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. I put videos every day, but boys, I will see you in the next one.